Welcome and blessings, soul family, to our Ascended Astrology channel. This is the all signs coded reading for the second week of April. The frequency of the cards chosen is listen and do. The theme is moving into higher states of consciousness and mastery. I am your host, Kathy Reed, bioquantum practitioner, master gene coder, and divine oracle. This reading is inspired by the teachings of Jules Arness, founder and creator of BioQuantum and the owner of the Accelerated Ascension Academy. This is your basic reading. This is what we're going to start to. We're going to go to the basic reading, and then we're going to move to the divine inner shift and then the summary. So let's start with this basic reading. Position 1, which is that 18, which is 9 at the embodiment level of Sagittarius, the illusion breaker. Code 9 perceives reality as a game, leveraging its distortions as a guide for creation. By activating Code 9, we gain clarity to see through illusions, empowering ourselves and others to transcend fear and conditioning at the level of perpetual looping in the matrix. We are embodying tranquility amid chaos, and we are utilizing this understanding to generate abundance while aligning with 963. And we're breaking free from that illusion of the matrix. Then we move into that 7. That 7 is the awakening level of Libra, the messenger. Code 7, the messenger, envisions transforming data purified through source intelligence into meaningful insights from a neutral perspective at an awakening level. And this brings in the expanded states of consciousness. Moving into that bottom, which is what the divine wants you to see. It is actually the 13, the 4 at the embodiment level of Cancer, the alchemist. Code 4 is creation of new form, and it transcends traditional timelines by focusing on a high frequency structure. This structure is based on the frequency of 963, which embodies the core essence of the new human and the new world. It has the capacity to improve current manifestations, allowing them to rise to a higher frequency and supporting the evolution of form. So now that we've read the first 3 cards, which is really moving you into a higher frequency, we're going to see the 17, 24, and 6 and what those cards are showing you. And so we are moving into that 17, which is co-creation with the divine. It's the 17-8 at the embodiment level of Scorpio, and it's the magician. Code 8 is moving and living in flow at a consistent basis. It is breaking free from illusion, holding divine expression in the now moment. Now we move to the 5th position, which is the particles of possibility. It's the 24-6, and it's the mastery level of Virgo, the reprogram. Actually, Code 6 breaks negative cycles from karma and genetics. It reprograms DNA and goes beyond physical and mental limits to reach your highest potential. It focuses on raising consciousness, embodying the reprogrammer pioneer avatar, and using this to create a sense of wealth as you're moving into the quantum. Then we move up to that top position. That is the particles of probability, or the levels that you're moving into next. This is 6 at the awakening level of Virgo, and it is also the reprogrammer. And you notice that you have the mastery level of 6 moving into the awakening level of 6. And so that, to just re-say what the 6 is in the awakening level, it is creating that base foundation of you moving into a higher level of frequency. It is the pioneer avatar, and it is using this to create a higher state in the quantum field and create wealth. So this is your reading of the basic cards. And now we're going to go to the divine inner shift, and we're going to see the inner workings of your clearing. This is the divine inner shift, and it's moving with the luminous, the scalar, and the 33 to move you into the higher frequencies. And so let's start with the 2 luminous frequencies. The -6 is moving to the +4. And this is, we are working with the upper pyramid and the lower pyramid of light. The upper pyramid of light brings in the evolution technology, the 5 levels of consciousness, and the 5 bodies. What level of are you holding right now? Remember that this is a collective reading in the quantum field. See the blocks and where you are holding codes. The bottom triangle of light is the pyramid that holds the 7 elements and the God sphere. Together, these essential gateways offer the opportunity to rise above the limitations of the programmed mind, body, and reality, shifting into the quantum field at your highest level. So let's start with the 2 Lu frequencies, the -6 moving to the +4. This is, the -6 is not seeing clearly, and you're seeing things like an outsider and not being understood. And we're moving into that +4, which is moving into a solid frequency of who you are as source, really connecting to that divine intelligence, and you're trusting and submitting the information that you are. Then we move into the scalar. The 2 scalar frequencies, the -7 is moving to the +6. Interference or self-sabotage, it's the distraction to stay stuck, and then connecting to feeling as if you finally belong, safe to be your authentic, transparent self. And then we're moving into the 3rd frequency, which is the scalar 33. And it's the -8 moving to the +9. This is the transition from observing others to being guided by divine source. We're trusting and following your inner promptings on a mastery level. So I've also put the 2 slides. This is the cards with the upper pyramid, which is moving out of the looping cycle of the matrix. And the 2nd pyramid of light is you moving into your self-mastery. Now we're going to move into the divine Om code to shift the frequencies and set them into place. This is bringing in neutrality in the present moment. And so we're just going to put our hands on our heart and just get centered as we're bringing in the master cell of the body. And as we're moving into the master cell, we're bringing this into the pineal gland. And as we're moving into the pineal gland, we're bringing that every cell of the body. We're bringing that into the blue-white light, and we're really seeing that light go down the spinal column and moving up into the center of the heart. And from the center of the heart, we're moving back into the pineal. And this code is transforming every single code into this divine Om code. So we're going to start with the +9, the +7, +4, +8, and then the 2, +6, and +6. And I'm just going to tell you a little briefly of what this code is bringing in. It is starting at that 9, and that 9 is God, seeing God, moving into that 7, which is hearing totally new information from the divine, bringing up that structure at the base level, bringing in the 8, which is allowing flow, and then the 2 6s, which is the first 6 is the awakening level, and the second 6 is the bringing in the mastery level. And it's connecting to soul family, and it's also connecting to divine guidance. So this is your divine inner shift. Now, as a bridge, we chose an I am card. And the code that we chose is I connect with my soul family, which was evident in the 2 6s in the reading. It is holding the consciousness of number 25, which is 7. And the frequency of this is I attract a high vibe tribe. So this is your bridge into connecting at the higher levels. Now we're connecting to one DMT code, and the code is 7. This code enhances cellular function at an epigenetic level through frequency, facilitating a higher vibration for both consciousness and the physical body. It transmits the frequency of vitamin D, a crucial nutrient that supports health by aiding calcium absorption, which is vital for strong bones and protection against osteoporosis. Overall, this DMT code promotes healthy bones while fostering happiness and positivity. Now we're reading the summary of your basic reading and the divine inner shift. In this reading, you are enveloped in divine support, guiding you to listen to your inner compass. Trust that you already hold the wisdom needed to navigate your unique path. Before diving into any decisions or adventures, take a moment to pause and seek that divine yes within. It's your secret weapon. Embrace this powerful practice and watch as you confidently forge ahead into the brilliant future that awaits you. And so, this is your reading for the second week of April. I am Kathy Reed, and thank you for allowing me to provide this reading for you. If you would like to help us add more content to this site, Ascending Astrology, please like and subscribe. And if you are interested in a reading from me, I'm available. So, thank you. I love you. It is done. See you guys next week.